What is up, Chad? We got a big one ahead of us. If you guys did not tune into the stream yesterday, absolute banger. Possibly best stream of the year. Okay, so a few things to address. If you watched the stream on Wednesday, you might remember that I said I would go live yesterday, aka Thursday. And if you're a follower of this stream on YouTube or Twitch, you might notice I didn't go live on those channels, but I did go live. I tweeted out about this. But yesterday, I went live on a brand new Twitch account, and I did not end the stream until I got a first-time chatter, until somebody came into chat. It took 5 hours. I was dead ass talking to myself. Yes, camera on, mic on, for 5 hours. I was just by myself for 5 hours. What's the channel? Well, I forgot that when you start a new channel, it doesn't auto save your VODs. So even if I told you the channel, it wouldn't matter. The VOD's dead. Now, I did record the entire VOD. So when the YouTube video comes out, I'll also upload the VOD. Let me tell you, it was one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had as a streamer. And I gotta say, let's start the music off. I gotta say this, okay? There's a lot of meme discussions about is streaming harder than a 9 to 5? And usually in those discussions, okay, you think of streamer as being Kai Cenat, of being queso, of being somebody who could, you know, sit down and play video games for 4 hours a day and make millions and millions and millions of dollars. That's usually how the comparison goes. Streaming to 0 viewers is way harder than a 9 to 5. It is way fucking harder because you make $0. Literally 0. And you are talking to literally no one. It's probably the hardest job you could have because you are really only doing it for the passion, the love of the game. And I gotta say, I need to give a very special thank you to Dr. Battle, my first chatter, my first sub. Do you know how hard and how different it is to stream to 0 viewers versus streaming to 1 viewer? Oh my God. The difference between 0 and 1 is greater than the difference between 1 and 10,000. I'm not exaggerating. It is literally like when you start streaming. Streaming to 0 viewers is impossible. It's impossible. It's so hard. I can't wait for you guys to see that VOD. I was making up chat messages, which doesn't work when nobody's in chat. I was making up chats and I was like, this doesn't work. You know what was the hardest part of the stream? Okay. So I laid out the things that I did on stream. In no particular order, I opened up One Piece cards. I got a new PB on Peak. I got a new PB eating a hot dog. I got my Slippy rank. I speedran getting over it. I did daily games. I reacted to videos. I just chatted. The hardest part of the live stream was playing Wordle. Because when I don't get to cheat, because I don't have a chat next to me, holy fuck am I dumb. I'm so dumb, bro. I was sitting there, I'm shitting you not, for like 30 minutes on the Wordle. And I don't know if you guys played Wordle yesterday. That was a hard Wordle day. That was a very hard Wordle day. Now, I'm not saying I cheat every time. I'm just saying yesterday, I would have needed to cheat. The word was X-Toll. What is even that? What the fuck is that? A first pass at a gas station name? Like, and by the way, I won't spoil if I got it. But nah, man, it was hard. It was fucking hard. And I really thought it would be done in an hour. I genuinely thought I'm going to farm a YouTube video or maybe even a short. I'll wrap this up within an hour. I'll go live on my main channel. 5 hours later. Now, if you guys stream, I don't know if anyone has tried streaming and they're in this 0 viewer territory. You got to get over this fear that you might or might not have of telling your friends and family about your stream. You got to tell them about it. Because having one friend in there, instantly, it is a better experience. You're the only one who streams, man. No one else wants to do this shit. Okay, Scootish, other people do want to stream, to be clear. Other people do want to stream. Now, I mostly think when people say they want to stream, they actually just want a fuck ton of viewers and millions of dollars. But you killed Mango? Dude, Trash Taste uploaded their new episode. And Trash Taste viewers already hate LA people, all right? At their core, they're weebs. They're not Ameriboos. They don't fuck with Americans, especially the worst that America has to offer. Shallow LA streamers. But, you know, I go on because Connor's my lover. And the episode, god damn it, bro. Not only is it filled with let's up those number Andes. I can only imagine what anime adjacent YouTuber they looked at to have that opinion. Not only is it filled with that, bro, Garnt's mic isn't working. His mic doesn't work. So it's like just the worst episode that a Trash Chase viewer could tune into. Because they're getting fucking LA fake guy, and then they're also not getting the guy that they like. It works on Spotify. Oh my God, it's an editing issue. And they're all asleep because they're all in Japan. Oh no. No, dude. This is my hell. Fuck, this is what happens when Mudan hikes Mount Fuji, all right? He's got to be outside less. He's not working enough. Back to the mines. Back to the mines with him. How much bitrate you got? I don't even want to say how much bitrate I got because my bitrate's bitch made. I come from an era where 6K bitrate was considered like industry standard. And then Jason the Wing came around. I'm currently sitting at 10K, okay? And I feel pretty good about it. If I can produce 10K at the age of 30, that's pretty good. JC Boutros, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. You could stream 2K bitrate back in the day and nobody blinked an eye. You know what's funny? Half the time when people are talking about bitrate, they're actually just talking about a high quality camera. Like the bitrate's almost irrelevant. Is 10K a lot? I think you're almost always getting like diminishing returns once you're past like, I don't know what the number is. Surely 20K bitrate. I'm sure everything past 20K bitrate is irrelevant. What becomes more important is camera quality, lighting, but also streaming in like 4K. Streaming in 4K makes it look a lot better. Because if you stream in 4K, not even because 4K looks nicer or whatever, you get less compression, I think. Like if you upload the same quality video in 4K, even if it's a 1080p video, it'll look better on YouTube and Twitch because of how they compress it. So anyway, this will become a YouTube video. Damn, I was home on holiday all day. Would have liked a Ludwig stream. Yeah, but as soon as you found it, it would have ended. True. Any YouTube viewers around? True. If I saw Ludwig streaming from a non-Ludwig channel and he wasn't live on his main, I would assume that this was stolen, rebroadcast VOD and move on. I wish I could find the VOD. Yeah, you won't find the VOD because it auto-deleted. Ain't no way Blood put in 5 hours for a short. Brother, that's a long form video, not a short. I'll tell you that much. Hey, mind if I drop a GoFundMe? I do mind. Sorry. I'm not, unless I were to vet it, I'm not down for you to post a GoFundMe because it would be relying on viewers' donations and I wouldn't want their donations to go astray. And I just can't vet. You just can't vet, bro. And that's the worst one too, GoFundMe. Because GoFundMe is like, it requires zero oversight. Anyone can make a GoFundMe, and it's been used many times in the past for fraud, really. Not to say that's what you're doing at all. Release the VOD, I will. Ray leaked messages on Twitter. Oh yeah, Ray messaged me and she said, stop riding your Vespa. Which is funny because I think we had a conversation 2 weeks ago about how she thinks she's gonna live longer than me. And now all of a sudden she's like, what's going on? Why is she switching up like that? Have you seen Jody's new song? No, but I want to check out Jody's song and Jason's and Marlon's song and maybe Lacey's and Ron's song, but I heard it's 8 minutes.